Five.
Okay, it should be like
WikiPod! 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 That was WikiPod!
Hello, folks, and welcome to another episode of the WikiPod. I'm PJ.
Guy.
And we are reading every article on Wikipedia, one article at a time, clicking and selecting randomly and providing insight, commentary, data analysis, but only based, there's no fact-checking involved. We are sticking to the article that we have selected randomly.
Cool. Yeah, something like that.
And we appreciate you listening. We love you. You can click share, like, subscribe, comment, leave a review, subscribe to our OnlyFans.
Yep. Leave a review is very important. Even if you hate everything that we said, as you just click 5 stars and then you can just trash us in the review part.
Yeah, like if you take umbrage,
don't be a jerk.
If you take umbrage with the fact that we're a very strictly apolitical podcast and you think that, times are a little too serious right now for us to just sort of like even pretend that it's possible to sit on the fence when we're dealing with literally we're living in a country that's committing a genocide right now, actively, every day, every moment. Right now as we speak, innocent people are being murdered by weapons produced and sold from this country.
Yeah.
But we're an apolitical podcast. If you don't like that, leave a fucking comment and leave a review saying that we're a bunch of fence sitters and a bunch of fascist apologists. That's fine. We don't fucking care. I'll fucking kill you.
As long as you put 5 stars in, or I don't know,
you don't
10
even
stars.
have to mean it, folks. And guess what? If you don't like it, turn it off. But please don't turn it off. Please don't turn it off. Please listen to the
we need you to listen to
listen to the pod. I love you.
Before we get monetized, I think you have to listen to I don't know, 30% of it. So if you want to listen to a lot of these episodes are 20 minutes. If you want to listen to 7 minutes of a podcast and then turn it off, that's great. And it's not like I'm asking you to do this.
We're telling you to.
We're telling you to do this, but
I'll fucking kill you if you don't do it.
Yeah, I mean, you clicked on the episode, you listened this far, you're hearing me complain about you not listening to our podcast enough.
This is coming off as kind of desperate. I'm not gonna lie.
I'm not trying, but that's why I'm trying to undesperate it, because I'm not desperate for you to listen to it.
Yeah, we honestly couldn't give a rat's fucking ass about this. I don't give a rat's ass.
I'm just saying, if in the show notes or in the transcript that the government is making of this.
NSA, please let's welcome let's welcome our NSA screener who's listening to this pod. Thank you.
Yeah. Hello.
Round of applause for the NSA screener.
We know. Yeah, he's making a transcript, and you probably Google it later. Google's not got turned. They said that Google's a monopoly.
They did. What's going on with it?
Oh, Google was like, we're not a monopoly. We're just profit sharing with our friends.
Clearly a monopoly.
Yeah, but the judge is like, you're a fucking monopoly. This is not political at all.
It's not. Just call the judge and order some fudge. We don't give a flying fuck about what you people think.
But we don't we are anti-monopolies.
Apolitical. Totally apolitical.
We like the game Monopoly. I'm anti the game Monopoly.
Yeah. I'm not good at the game
You know
Monopoly.
what? I was about to say we're not anti it, but we're anti that game. That game's terrible.
I'm not a fan of it. I don't understand how people get so competitive over it. I get bored almost immediately.
You sit down at a game Monopoly and you're like, oh, wow, yeah, let's sit down at a game.
I've made
10 hours later, you are just wanting to kill everybody at the table.
How the fuck are you going to play a game for 10 hours? It's insane.
It's you know what? It's just
you
terrible.
belong in a fucking mental ward is where you belong,
yeah.
Honestly.
Clearly the game.
Guy. Wait.
Oh,
that pick up?
It probably.
Anyway, we're an apolitical podcast is the point we're trying to make.
Right.
And we're about to click a random...
We're not
we're not doing it yet. We're not getting our heads of ourselves because I fucked it last episode.
I fucked it.
We both fucked it.
Fucked it.
We fucked it up. Anyway, let's guess what the category is.
If you want to see us fuck it, put it on. Come to our OnlyFans.
Yeah, come to our OnlyFans. But we're going to guess what the category of the article is going to be. If you guess correctly, you don't have to read any of the articles. It's totally on the other host. Guy, what's your guess?
Okay, my guess. Well, you go first this time. I went first last time.
Did you?
Yeah.
Okay.
I picked dairy.
I trust you, and I believe you.
I picked dairy, and
you were wrong last time.
I was totally wrong.
So last episode it was an actress. So I'm going to say this episode is going to be a type of mineral.
Ooh, that's a really good guess.
Thank you.
So this isn't what I wanted. This is not a guess of what it's going to be, but this is what I want it to be.
Okay.
All right. I really want it to be a type of religion.
Okay, a religion.
Yeah, like some religion.
Okay, perfect.
All right?
All right. Am I clicking it this time?
I think
or
I'm
you?
clicking it this
It's
time.
your time. Your turn.
Ready?
Yes, I'm ready.
Random.
Bum, 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 bum.
Oh, this might be cool.
Nice.
Levin H. Campbell.
It's a person.
It's a human.
It's a human.
You know what?
We're
Like
both
thi-
wrong.
Yeah, no. This might be cool. Oh, he's a circuit judge.
Apolitical podcast, folks.
Apolitical podcast.
It was crazy. That's crazy. I said call the judge and order some fudge just
Yeah,
before.
yeah. We were talking about judges, and we got a fucking judge.
Hell yeah.
Yeah, this is actually.
Can you, in post, can you add a sting of the band Judge, the straight edge band? Straight
No.
edge hardcore band?
I mean, I could, but I don't think we will.
Folks, this is an apolitical hardcore podcast. We are the hardcore podcast, actually. Yeah.
We know those guys. No, we don't. I know one of them.
I know one of them.
Yeah, he's
Shout
cool.
out Bob Shedd. He's a hell of a guy.
Yeah.
We should have him on.
You were gonna
Bob,
have him
if
on.
you're listening to this, please come on the pod with
No,
us.
Bob's
a legit
Yeah,
broadcaster.
he likes talking.
He's great. He's a great talker. He's always got positive insights.
Dude, do you
He's
remember like?
charismatic. I love him.
Do you remember how cool it was when we got that one county in what was it, Indiana, or was it in Illinois?
What?
It was Switzerland County.
Oh yeah, the list of
historical markers.
That was a good episode.
Yeah.
That was a good episode. But this episode, we're talking about Levin H. Campbell.
Yeah,
And this,
yeah.
this article is about the U.S. Appellate Court judge for the U.S. Army General, C. Levin H. Campbell Jr. And it's a good thing you mentioned that he was a judge because there are two Levin H. Campbells. The first one that popped up when I searched the name was the U.S. Army General.
So which one are we doing?
We're doing
we're doing the
we're
judge.
doing Levin Hicks Campbell, born January 2nd, 1927. Is he a boomer or is he a Greatest Generation?
This is the Greatest Generation guy.
Yeah, but not so great in my folks. What's so great about them? Tell me, guy. What'd they do?
I will say there is something great about them. They actually unlike the boomers who are the worst.
Yes.
They actually
Full stop. We hate boomers on this podcast.
It's just boomers are just very selfish.
Absolutely.
But the Greatest Generation actually had a minimal amount, like the bare minimum amount of foresight, though. But it was enough to realize that maybe we shouldn't leave this planet as a shit show for
They
the
did,
next
though.
people. They did their best. They actually tried.
They raised boomers.
Yeah, they
They
raised.
birthed and raised boomers.
They did, but they also gave the boomers such a very good life. Boomers are privileged in ways that we'll never see again.
You can provide for a generation of human beings without turning them into pure fucking scum.
Well, hold on. I don't think they turned them into scum. I think that the boomers just because of their entitlement and privilege of these.
You think it was?
I think the generation, the Greatest Generation, was so selfless, and this might be spoiling your child kind of thing, and that's what they did. But they literally they made things so much easier for their children because they had it so rough. You know, they lived during the Great Depression,
And they were just so
and
laissez-faire.
World War I, World War II, literally.
They basically created the generation that not only created the hippie but also the yuppie.
Yeah,
Just
yeah.
the two worst types of person you could possibly fucking be.
and so, yeah, we can blame them for birthing the boomers, but I feel
Thank you, I will, and we'll move on to the article now. All right. We got Levin Hicks Campbell.
We got a
born
picture. We got a
January
picture.
2nd. We got a picture this time, folks. It's kind of a dot matrix kind of situation. Not exactly HD, but it's fine. Acceptable. I will take it. Born January 2nd, 1927, as an inactive senior United States Circuit Judge. What is that? He wasn't active? What does that mean?
Well,
Of the
he
United
is
States.
currently. He's alive, I guess.
I guess so. Is currently an inactive senior United States Circuit Judge for the United States Court of Appeals for the First Circuit. And we got a beautiful picture of him. He's got a bit of a receding hairline. He's bespectacled.
I don't
kinda
like him.
jowly.
I think.
Yeah, he's got a bit of a pencil neck. You don't trust somebody with a pencil
I
neck.
don't trust him at
No.
all. I think he's.
Listener, if you have a pencil neck, I love you. You're listening. You're the best. You're beautiful. You
I-
are beautiful. This motherfucker,
straight
real
up
ugly.
going to judge him pretty
You know what?
hard.
Yeah, that's right. He is a judge, so we get to judge him.
Yeah, if he's
They say
not
judge
dead,
not.
it might be better off if he was.
They say judge not lest ye be judged, but I'm going to judge this guy.
Yeah, it's fine because everybody says don't judge because you could be judged, but we're all getting judged all the fucking time. So who cares?
that's how you make calls. That's how you make it through life. You make judgment calls throughout your day, constantly, minute by minute, second by second. You judge things. You assess situations. You assess information. And folks, that's what we are giving to you right now. We're giving you pure, unadulterated information while entertaining. Infotainment. God. Infotainment. Senior Judge of the United States Courts of Appeals for the First Circuit, incumbent, assumed office January 3rd, 1992. Tell me, guy, what was 1992 like for you? A good year? Thumbs up or thumbs down?
I think I was in Hawaii, probably throwing coconuts at my brother.
Hell yeah, nice.
That sounds terrible, but it's not.
I was a small child living in New Jersey. I remember at that time very vividly hearing Pearl Jam on the radio a lot.
I was listening to almost exclusively Mariah Carey.
Yeah, I think life was pretty sweet in 1992.
90s was pretty cool.
1992 was a good year for me. Good year for you?
Yeah, it was okay. All right,
Rock
Chief
solid.
Judge of the United States Court of Appeal in the First Circuit, in office from April 1983. I wasn't born in April, but I was born in 1983.
Nice.
To March 1990.
Preceded by Frank M. Coffin. That's a hard fucking Coffin, spelled
Coffin.
Coffin.
Yeah.
How do I change my last name to
Oh
Coffin?
my God. I don't know. But he was succeeded by Stephen Breyer.
Breyer?
Justice Breyer.
Who the fuck is that?
Oh, Supreme Court Justice Breyer. He's one of those guys that was like a swing justice, and then he decided to leave, and I don't know. There's some political stuff but we don't.
We're an
handle that
apolitical
stuff.
podcast, but that doesn't stop us from providing entertainment, information that is entertaining.
Yeah.
Infotainment. Judge of the United States Court of Appeals for the First Circuit, in office from June 30th, 1972 to January 3rd, 1992, appointed by Richard motherfucking Big Dick Nixon.
Yeah,
Dick Nixon.
Mr. Nixon. Preceded by Bailey Aldrich, and then succeeded by Michael Boudin.
You ever have poutine? You ever been up to?
I love poutine.
Hell yeah! What about disco fries? Where you at with disco fries?
I love disco fries too. You can't put cheese and gravy on anything, and I'm gonna love it. You put it on there, I'm gonna love it.
Folks, that's all it takes.
That's really it. You know,
Yep.
give me a salad, put cheese and gravy on it. That's a great salad.
Fuck it. Judge of the United... How many fucking judges?
He's been a judge a lot.
Yeah, he's been a judge for a good stretch, folks. Judge of the United States District Court for the District of Massachusetts, in office 1930... Take again. In office from November 30th, 1971 to August 31st, 1972. Appointed by Richard Big Dick Nixon.
Mr. Nixon,
Richard
yeah.
Nixon.
I feel like
Apolitical podcast, guys.
it's an
just to
apolitical
remind you.
podcast, but I feel bad for Mr. Nixon.
Why?
Well,
All right, explain yourself, and I'm going to reserve my opinion because this is an apolitical podcast.
Well,
but go
I
ahead.
just feel like he was doing exactly what everybody else was doing, spying and being a dick.
Yeah.
And the thing is, the thing that got him in trouble was that he wanted to make sure that everybody knew in the what he was doing, so he recorded it all like a fucking idiot.
Yeah, but he didn't know that those tapes would be released.
Yeah, I know. And then they were released. Oh wait, no. Then some were deleted, I think, too.
Folks, I'm going to take a quick digression from this being an apolitical podcast to voice my opinion. I hope he burns in fucking hell. He unnecessarily killed a lot of fucking
100%.
people. Yeah.
He's burning in hell.
Artificially extended the Vietnam War to provide political cover for himself. It's a fucking monster. He belongs in fucking hell.
I just
he
like
worked
the
with
peace
Henry,
signs.
He worked with Henry Kissinger, who is
that.
directly responsible for an untold amount of genocide throughout the world, specifically in East Timor, and he's a fucking piece of shit. Fuck them.
There was some
and we're going
fun
back to
things.
being an apolitical podcast.
Yeah,
I'm not
but-
talking about him
but
anymore.
also-
I'm going back to respecting the man because he
All right.
was the president of this great nation, the United States of America.
Preceded by Charles
Purely
Edward
apolitically. Great man.
Wysocki Jr.
Did a lot of things. Big man of
Succeeded by Frank Harlan Friedman.
Personal details. Born Levin Hicks Campbell, January 2nd, 1927, age 97.
Oh, he's in New Jersey.
Born in Summit, New Jersey, United States of America.
Oh, he's
Folks,
a Jersey boy.
Folks, I don't want to give too much of my personal information out here because I don't want you fucking weirdos looking me up and figuring out my shit, but I was also born in Summit, New Jersey.
That's awesome. I'm just glad that he's from New Jersey, and he's 97 years. Of course, he's 97 years old and lives in and is from New Jersey.
And folks, apolitical podcast, but he is affiliated with the political party of the Republicans, and his education was Harvard University, AB, LLB. What's that stand for? AB and LLB.
AB. Ass Bad,
And
Live, Laugh, Butt.
Live, Laugh, Butt. Excellent. Education and career. Let's see what we got.
Okay.
Born in Summit, New Jersey, Campbell
Yes.
received an Artium baccalaureus review from Harvard University in
dumb.
1948 and a Bachelor of Laws from Harvard Law School in 1951. He served as a United States Army lieutenant in the Judge Advocate General's Corps from 1952 to 1954 and received the Commendation Medal for his service in Korea.
Oh, he then went into private practice of law in Boston, Massachusetts with Ropes, Gray, Best, Coolidge, and Rugg.
Great Descendants song, Coolidge. This is not a hardcore podcast.
Yeah.
This is the hardcore podcast. You like Descendants, right, guy?
I love the Descendants. I like that
Excellent.
first record, actually. That's like my favorite one.
Miley Goes to College?
Yeah, I like that.
Untouchable.
I'm a boy, I'm not a toy. I will seek and destroy, or something. I don't know the lyrics.
Close enough, honestly. It's
Yeah,
actually
yeah.
kind of cooler.
It's fine.
He entered politics in 1963, performing several roles in Massachusetts. Over the next decade, he was a member of the Massachusetts House of Representatives from 1963 and 1964.
Later, he was an assistant attorney general of Massachusetts, serving under Attorney General Edward W. Brooke.
Yeah, bro.
And first assistant attorney general of Massachusetts, serving under Attorney General Elliot L. Richardson before being appointed associate justice of Massachusetts Superior Court in 1968, a position in which he served through 1970.
And then federal judicial service. Campbell was nominated by President Dick Nixon on November 12th, 1971, to a seat on the United States District Court for the District of Massachusetts, vacated by Judge Charles Edward Wazansky Jr., a Polak.
I'm a Polak.
Same here, brother. I got Polish blood running through
Polish,
these veins.
yeah. We like kielbasi.
Jak się masz?
Kielbasi. I
Dziękuję.
can't speak any Polish.
Kapaszka.
I just like quiche.
Folks,
and
that's all I
kielbasi.
know, and I don't even really know what I'm saying except dziękuję. I know that
Yeah.
means thank you.
He was
Anyway, if we have any Polish listeners, how's it going?
Yeah.
Kapaszka. I think that's what it is. I don't know what that means.
I have no
but-
idea. He was confirmed by the United States Senate on November 23rd, 1971, and was received his commission on November 30th, 1971. His service terminated on August 31st, 1972, due to his elevation to the First Circuit. Oh, wow. Getting elevated.
Hell yeah. Campbell was nominated by President Nixon on June 15th,
Mr.
1972, to a seat on the United States Court of Appeals for the First Circuit, vacated by Judge Bailey Aldrich. He was confirmed by the Senate on June 28th, 1972, and received his commission on June 30th, 1972. He served as Chief Judge from 1983 to 1990, assumed senior status on January 3rd, 1992.
Sounds like he was on his way to becoming a Supreme Court guy.
I wish there was more detail into why he didn't ascend all the way. Do you think he
That's
just got
Nixon.
aged out, maybe?
Nixon.
What do you mean?
He's
Oh, yeah,
associated
the
with Nixon.
Political baggage
See?
of being associated with that piece of shit. Yeah.
Political podcast, but like
Apolitical
if you
podcast,
are like
but,
associated with Nixon, it's like it's really
It's
really
this thing.
bad.
It's an anchor on you.
Yeah, it's called being Nixoned.
You got Nixoned.
You got Nixoned,
Yeah.
All those people in Vietnam got Nixoned. That was really fucked up.
Absolutely.
All those people in the
try-
water was it the Watergate Hotel?
Watergate Hotel. Yeah. Do you
Yeah.
know what happened in Watergate, guy?
Yeah, so like they went
Yeah.
and they were like they were bugging the Democratic National Committee's like stuff. He was looking for dirt on his opponents, and he had to
Sure.
bug it with the Secret Service, right? They did that.
I honestly don't know. I think
You
it was
know-
some janitors.
Some janitors.
I
and-
think. I don't fucking know, dude.
and then
I've
the
heard
FBI got involved, and then the
Yeah.
press got involved, and
Deep
shit went
throat.
south.
Deep throat.
Deep throated it. Yeah.
Yeah, all the
Ooh.
president's men. There was a fucking snitch named Deep Throat.
Yeah. I remember he died recently.
Who was he?
He was some dude who I don't know. He on his deathbed is like, I want the adoration and fame. That's what he said.
Awesome. Listen, folks, we're bringing you all straight facts right now. That was not a disrespectful interpretation at all. Of
It was
the
pretty
dynamics.
disrespectful.
No,
because he should-
it wasn't, guy. It wasn't.
Why didn't he just speak up right away? Like, who cares?
Yeah, who gives a shit?
Like,
Well,
honestly, who
here's the
cares?
real reason why, and I don't want to go. I think
Too political?
I'm not getting apolitical. This is just something that I heard, and I can't because I have a bad memory. I can't remember the exact details of it, but basically, I've heard this reiterated several times from several different historians that Nixon more than likely was Watergate was totally a put on by the CIA so that he would get kicked out of office.
I knew I was. See, that's why I feel bad for Nixon.
He is a monster, though.
Yeah, but
They weren't kicking him out because they were doing the right thing by him. They were kicking him out because he was doing everything on his own, and they wanted to do it their way. He wasn't playing ball with them. He was still doing horrible, atrocious things in the name of American empire.
Yeah.
But, yeah.
But, I mean,
he got. But anyway, this is an apolitical podcast, but we do not shy away from conspiracy theories, folks. Because there is a war of information out there.
A Nixon war.
InfoWars.
Great show. Great channel.
That is the main inspiration behind this podcast, folks, is
Honestly,
Infowars.com.
Like, Alex Jones,
terrible piece of shit. Reprehensible human being.
I'm not going to say my hero because he's
reprehensible human being. Not a single
he's not
redeeming
my
quality
idol, but he is who I'm trying to...
he's an artist.
Yeah, exactly.
I separate the art from the artist. He's a brilliant artist.
There's saying things that are interesting, and then there's the way Alex Jones says things.
Absolutely. It's pure performance art. He is a genius.
It's great.
He might not know why. He's one of those examples of somebody who's really funny, but they don't understand why they're funny.
Even better.
Yeah.
He's like when you go and watch these Instagram videos of an amoeba, just moving through, and it looks beautiful and it's captivating, but it's an amoeba. It has no idea that you're watching it.
Ain't got no brain.
Exactly. It's just, it's honestly, I don't know how they should have just, it's just put Alex Jones anywhere, give him a microphone, and all of a sudden it's just the frogs are gay. The frogs are
we
turned
love gay
gay.
Frogs here on the Wikipod podcast.
I don't but it's just lizard people, green sulfur death. I could watch little compilation clips of Alex Jones for hours.
Totally.
Anyway,
weather manipulating satellites. Where you at with that guy?
I mean, it's true, obviously, but
Fully.
his take on it was a little off.
What was his take?
I don't remember his take either. I'm just sure
we're assuming it was off. Anyway, reprehensible human being, great performance artist, absolutely love him. Apolitically speaking, folks. Mm-hmm. Where are we now? Oh, we're at C also.
C also, yeah.
Yeah, list of United States federal judges by longevity of service. That's a great article to click on. But we're not clicking on this one. We'll save that one for another
day. This guy got all his accolades from just being there. He's a compiler. We call him in baseball terms a compiler.
He's how Lenny Kravitz is technically classic rock. It's just because he never went away.
Yeah, it's all these baseball players who get 3,000 hits, but they've been in the league for 27 years. So of course they got
still noteworthy.
Hits. I guess. I mean, it's not
Do you think you could hit a major league pitch? Guy? You could?
Yeah. Not right now, maybe, but I could.
Well, not right this second. You're sitting down.
No, but not at this point in my life. I mean, I could.
Could have at some point?
Yeah, when I was younger.
Or could you train to get to that point again?
No, I used to hit. I used to hit major league pitching. That was what I was a good baseball player.
I believe you. I know you.
I wasn't a powerful. I could just get my bat on the ball and
sure.
and make real solid contact.
The last time I made it, playing Little League was as far as I went with baseball. I was atrocious at baseball. The last time a bat made contact with a ball, it was a foul ball, and the reverberation from the ball hitting the bat, I was so not used to it that it was such a shock to my system that it felt like neuropathy. It was so painful in my hands and in my arms.
It shakes your bone.
I hated it. I was just why would I ever want to fucking hit a ball again? This is so painful. Anyway, see also references.
Campbell, Levin Hicks, Biographical Directory of Federal Judges, Federal Judicial Center, accessed February 20th, 2011.
And then the second one, we got ABC, Levin Hicks Campbell, at the Biographical Directory of Federal Judges, a publication of the Federal Judicial Center.
Sources.
All right, we got a couple sources here.
Levin Hicks Campbell at the Biographical Directory of Federal Judges, a publication of the Federal Judicial Center.
All right, and then we got preceded by Edward. We already read all this shit. I don't
Yeah,
wanna
yeah.
read
We
this
can
shit
skip
again.
this as a dumb table that we don't want to have anything to
And
do with
it's
it.
completely, it's redundant. Whoever last edited by some motherfucker named Snickers.
Yo, Snickers.
Tighten it up. Why the fuck is that table there? At the
Yeah,
bottom,
we don't
man?
need a table in the sources, man.
I
Like,
ain't
it's
fucking
so
reading that.
dumb.
I ain't
Wait, hold on.
fucking
Let me see
reading
if the table goes away when I click the
It's all
sources.
information. It's all.
Okay, yeah, it was under sources. So dumb.
Yeah, it doesn't need to be there
All right,
because it's information that's already been provided
Yeah,
for. in the
related
fucking-
articles.
Wait, hold on. Shh, shh, shh.
Okay.
Okay.
Related articles. James L. Oakes, American judge. Mm-hmm. Walter R. Mansfield, American judge. Frank Harlan Friedman, American judge.
These names seem familiar. Who's Frank Harlan Friedman? That seems familiar to me.
I don't know. He
Well, we can't click on it. Maybe we'll get to that article at some other point. But until then, this has been the WikiPod. I'm PJ.
guy.
This is a pretty good one. What do you think, Guy? How you feeling? How you
It's
feeling?
it's no historical markers of Switzerland County, Illinois.
So far, that's the high point.
yeah.
What would the low point be?
Big Dan? What was it? It was Brown or Bosman or something or Billings. Big Dick Billings.
Big Dick Billings.
Oh God.
He's the fucking man.
We're just
Love
thinking
him.
back to a better time when we didn't have to talk about stupid judges.
Yeah, we fucking hate the judicial system here. This is
It's
an
an
apolitical
apolitical podcast.
But listen, it's more like an injustice system, am I right? Let's go listen to some Sick of It All, bro.
All right, bye.
Bye.